Hello and welcome to the new playthrough that I'm starting on this channel, and it is of the first of the Castlevania games to make it to the PlayStation. It is Castlevania Symphony of the Night. Now it has been coined the term Metroidvania because it's like the Metroid games in its type of combat and like level layout, and I mean it's a decent game, so I thought I would go through it. Of course, all the other Castlevanias I've been through are all of the short ones, but this one is decently sized. And well, there's a whole hidden second half to the game that you have to complete the first half in a certain way. But anyway, this is on the Castlevania Requiem, which has Rondo of Blood as well, but I'm not going to bother with Rondo of Blood, so I'm just going to crack on straight with this. So without further ado, let us use a new file. And you've got all that stuff down there. Select file, get a new one, new game. You know what we're going for. Boom. There we go. Journey back to 1792 and the Transylvanian countryside of Romania. Final stage, Bloodline. So this is to do with Rondo of Blood. There we go. You get all this lovely stuff. Oh shit, that didn't work. There we go, that worked, right? Fire of Sire. Anyway, let us go. Very far, there we go. I forgot that you double tap to run. I played it back in January and I've already forgot. Silly me. Anyway, here we go.
Dracula, die now and leave this world.
It's not too long. It's the longest of the Castlevanias I've got on here.
This world invited me. Your own kind called me forth with praise and tribute.
Tribute? You're a thief. You steal men's souls, their freedom.
Freedom is always sacrificed to faith, good hunter. Or are you truly here by choice?
All I'm here for is you. To hell with your heresy! You're nothing but a blight on mankind.
Ha! Mankind. A cesspit of hatred and lies. Fight for them. And die for their sins.
So you cannot lose this fight. I don't believe. You do get something otherwise here. You may remember, if you saw Adam's Advent Calendar when I did Castlevania 4, you had this type of Dracula fight where he shoots fireballs as you go across, and that's probably the worst Dracula I've ever faced. But yeah, this Castlevania works differently because this style will not continue once this fight is done, because we will have an RPG setting. So you do get a bar as well eventually of like how many times you can use those abilities. You've got the number in the top left up there shows how many. This is the expensive one, so yeah. This has kind of ruined the end of Rumble of Blood, but I'm not going to be LP in it, so don't mind. Ouch. 5-0. Can I do it without like dying? Shit, never mind. And there's Maria. So Maria's a whiny little girl in this. But Maria is in this game, that's all I'm saying. She's not a whiny little girl because some time has passed. There we go.
Not this time!
None of that matters, because that was in the past.
Count Dracula had risen with the aid of the Dark Priest Shaft to menace humanity once again. The legendary vampire hunter, Richter Belmont, stood against him and at last brought him down. However, 4 years later, on a glaring full moon night, Richter mysteriously vanished. Maria Renard set out to find him, but knew not where to begin. It was then that fate intervened. Castlevania, the castle of Dracula, rumored to appear once every century, suddenly materialized from the mist, as if to show her the way. Meanwhile, powerful forces struggled for the soul of a man named Alucard. He who had once fought alongside Trevor Belmont against his own immortal father, Count Dracula himself. To purge the world of his own cursed bloodline, Alucard had submerged his vampiric powers and fallen into what was meant to be eternal slumber. But now, he awakens to the cackles of evil and cries of the innocent. The
Speech has
eternal
gone over the
battle
bloody
of good and evil has come
dialogue,
full circle
text on
once
screen
more.
there, but never mind.
Dracula's castle.
So yeah, that is the story. So Alucard is now entering Castlevania to kill his father once again.
Victorious.
He was meant to just sleep for an eternity, but his father wakes back up, so he's like, oh, that's it. And I'm going to stop him again. Because if you don't know the plot, the Belmonts constantly train their bloodline to prepare themselves to fight Dracula every 100 years. But 4 years after Richter got him, Count Dracula came back and Richter disappeared. So the 100-year cycle has been broken. So here we go. So you get a level up system, equipment system, and everything. So you get. But yeah, I've got really, really good equipment, and now some of the best equipment in the game, to be fair. Nothing is totally going to happen to stop me from nothing whatsoever. And yeah, what's the map? Yeah, that's the map as well. If I press the middle button, it's going to fill the whole screen eventually. But for now, there isn't anything else I can do. There'll be abilities I can get to access areas that I couldn't before. That's fine. Let's go. You're not supposed to lose in this fight. And there we go. If you level up, you get HP and MP back. Oh shit. So I was level 49 when I completed the game originally, so you know. So there's a bit up there I just can't get to yet, but once I can go as a bat, I can do it. There's also a really weird secret round here as well, but that don't matter. And there is an area that I have to go through from the other side, and that increases HP and MP there as well. Now, MP is the heart symbol, so that's the stuff you can use your magic spells for. Yeah, that's always been like that, you know, if it's fun. Oh, shit, I'm in the water, I have to get out. What a terrible display. You're not aiming with this weapon. So there's certain weapons you can do certain things with, and aiming directly up is not one of those things, unfortunately. I can't do the double tap to speed up either like with Richter, but I can do that. Depending on the shield, it'll either break or stay, or it has its own ability when you start blocking with the shield. I like how they get you into the battle basics by basically giving you everything. And I was like, oh, yeah, that was just a tester. Here is my guy, the Grim Reaper.
Alucard, what is your business here?
I've come to put an end to this.
Ever the insolent boy. But there will be no games here. If you will not behave, be gone.
I will do neither. Step aside, old man.
Such arrogance. Very well. But I shall see you very soon.
Now that's a threat saying that he's going to be dead, and that's what I can see him. And yeah, he's just leached all my equipment. So now I've got cool. So that's the best stuff you can get. I mean, some of that stuff you can't even get in the first half of the game. Well, it's very easy to distinguish what the first half and the second half of the game is by what happens at the midpoint. There's 3 different endings. There's 2 mid-game endings. So you've got the mid-game bad ending and the mid-game good ending, which allows you to carry on for the second half, and you've got your true ending. You know, there's a heart max up, but I'll try to get the health max up as well. If I can find all them and then get to a decent level, the final bosses should be nice, because the super boss is very annoying. I believe I did them on level 48, and I got to level 49 after, because it was like the last thing I did before I continued anyway. Measly punches, and it's weird because I can't see the amount of damage I do. Because in these relics you get loads of them. Loads of the bottom ones are animals you can turn into, so you've got wolf, bat, and you've got your companions that you can have with you. Then you've got one that shows the amount of damage you deal. It just seems weird to attack without that, but anyway, there we go. I believe this is a save point. Oh no, that one isn't a save point. That one is though, so I like the save system in this, it's quite cool. There we go. Ow. Red rust, is that better? No. It's not better. It's rubbish. Probably because it's rusty. Yes, the first roadblock is this red door, but I've already got the artifact that opens those red doors. And there is the Cube of Zoe. So if you look on the relics, causes items to materialise, which is helpful. That's what I want. So they're not cheat codes, because you need to try and find them all, because you need some of them to get abilities in the first place. Here, and that basically just allows that. It's cool. There's some things that you usually would have in Castlevania games that you don't have straight away in this. So this is how they prevent you from getting them straight away. So yeah, I can't go over to any of those 2 areas. Oh, actually no, can I go to the middle section here? Pretty sure I can, right? I just want to check, just in case. No, I can't. I can't go to either. That's one of the little hidden sections. There's just a few bits that you can forget about, because you have to come back so much later. See, I don't know where I'm going to stop it. I'll probably stop it on the other end of the map. Because literally I'm going to go up, and then I'm going to go all the way across and cut out a lot of the bits in the middle and the bottom. Well, the middle, bottom and top, just cut straight through. Probably where I'll stop it is to defeat the second boss. I think there's 5 or 6 bosses in the first half, but once I've done the bit I'm going to do, that'll probably be it. Yeah. Oh shit. I don't want to die because I'll be reset to the save point, which is no good. But anyway. At least I've got defense now, yay! Very lovely. Bitch. Too late for that. Yeah, that's like those red skeletons that you get. And there's that, I'm not gonna save. No. I just came in here to open up the room at the end of the day. Ouch. I don't know if I can even get up here. And if I can, I don't think it's worth it anyway. Let's just go. Oh, these bastards. So I believe I'm only doing like 5 or 6 damage a pop. No way of knowing it. Until I get that damage indicator thing. The range is so weird. Oh shit. There we go. I want to explore everything. Ouch. There we go. Right then, so this area is complete. I believe the area up top, I do have to come back to at least when I have double jump. Maybe even back. And then you get this move as well, you have like a super jump ability which shoots you high up in the sky. Break. It's annoying to aim down and do that. But I got it. There we go, life max up. And you get some coins. So there was a really annoying trophy I had to grind something out, I don't know what it was, but there's this gladiator arena that you get a screen where you get a lot in it. Yeah, both of these 2 rooms were actually some of the last rooms I found. Just because it was so well hidden, I won't think of doing stuff like that when I first played it. Yeah, getting 206% was annoying. I haven't called this a 206% playthrough because I don't see me doing it. I'll try and get at least 200%, which I think is about 8 rooms I'm going to miss out on. Because there's about 2,000 of these screens altogether in the whole game. So you know. Oh, you missed. I forgot to do that. There we go. Very nice. Can't even get up there though. Oh yes I can. Forgot I could do it like that. Is there any point going over it though? I don't remember. There is, isn't there? I think that's where I want to progress. Because I think on the other side is where the blue doors are. I don't have the artifact for the blue doors yet. There we go. Wait, no, this is the way to the boss. The boss is literally like the next screen, so what is all this about? I'm not sure anyway. Not yet. Nope. Whatever. So the boss is literally right in there. So yeah, the abilities like the throwing axe, the shuriken and all that you do get. But yeah, anyway, there's that. So magically sealed. So there's going to be a library. I'm going to find this guy that's going to sell all the items I need, and one of the things I need is going to be to break those blue seals. Anyway, I'm not going to go to the boss yet, but I'm going to go this way. Which takes me back here. Got to rely on the good old throwing axe. There we go. Let's go. Any secrets here? I don't remember. I don't think there is. Should have come in first. Cloth cape. Oh, better than nothing. So it's just one of those games where they just really don't give you much at the moment. But that's fine. Sweet. There we go. That's this little area done. Time for the boss fight now. Go. So he will be faster eventually, we'll have better weapons, better range, just a lot of better stats, but for now, yeah, no, that's good. Le Poison. Only one way to sort out Le Poison. I don't think I've ever poisoned at this earlier stage before. No, I think it's just if you get hit you take additional damage, otherwise you're fine. Anyway, let's go. So the sooner I kill the first one, the quicker I can get to the other one. Ouch. Ouch. Yeah, they have moves catered for whatever you do. They're not stupid. They know the type of move patterns you're going to use. Were they really this strong before? I don't remember. Ouch, that's not good. There we go. That bitch is down. He's angered. They did this because obviously they knew that most people would the grounded one first. Pisser. Ouch. Oh, I'm not doing the best. I didn't even die on the first boss when I did it first time. If I die now, that'll be annoying. There we go, thank God. And stay there. Sweet. There we go. So with that, marks the end of the fight. I don't think I can fill every part of the arena yet, because there is actually a secret room right in the top right corner, so I'll have to swing back round. Yeah, for now that's it. So now I'm basically going to wrap across to the other side of the screen practically. Where one of the three doors is. Right, there it's that bit. But there's not much I can do with that for now, so That's going to have to stay as it is. I believe there's like a weird tank or turret or something. It's something weird. Anyway. Might as well kill every enemy again. Experience. But I also need money to buy stuff and just other stuff overall. So I'll save again. Just, you know, play it safe whenever I can. Yeah, the game's going to just consist of a lot of finding stuff eventually. And if you don't find stuff, you simply don't make progression. They do make a lot of it open though, and there's not really a point where you get stuck unless there's only one thing you need left to find it. That did happen, but as long as you have faith in yourself and try and find it, you won't usually have trouble. I don't want that. Axe all the way. Four now. Ouch. Poisoned again, really. No, not the glove. Got that. Lovely job. Very nice. What? Why is it taking me so much? Oh, I bet it's the poison. That's why the boss fight took much longer. The poison actually makes your attacks weaker. I didn't actually initially know. Yeah, I was wondering why I nearly died on the boss, to be fair. I don't usually do it. Shit! Piss off. There we go. Oh dear, oh dear. So we go, marble gallery, the next area. There we go, only takes 4 when I'm not bloody poisoned. Yeah, eventually there will be stuff like traps as well. But for now there's not much. Oh, that's not what we want. So the way to go is at the top. So for now I'm going to leave it. Go down. Ball of doom. There's a lovely save point. There we go. There is no 3D one. This is the closest to it. It's also the longest one I've got as well. Anyway, I'll be given 28 minutes. Yeah, I'll go for the next part. Yeah, there isn't a 3D one on here. It'd be good if there was, like any of the PS2 or PS3 ones, but there just isn't. Yeah, this is a massive detour to go back to the starting area. I mean, I don't even have anything like the double jump or anything yet, which I'm going to be getting at the clock tower, which is where the final mid-game final boss is, that you have to turn back, and then that's when the open part of the game starts. Well, there's one more thing you have to do, and then you're set. And then you have abilities that allow you to go to a few different areas. There's a section coming up which is actually pretty difficult. so I don't have to worry about that at the moment. Anyway, I don't even have anything else for equipment area either. There's a lot of gaps. Now these mannequins are annoying in like practically any game you find mannequins in. Shining Force! I'm sorry, I had a bit of a cough. Ignore me. And now let's go the other way first. So you can farm enemies again, which is quite nice. What is that again? I don't remember. The Spirit Orb. What one does that do? Shows enemy damage. There we go. Yeah. Now it's gonna feel right. Okay. So luckily you get these cool little perks and stuff every now and then. The only problem is if you miss secrets, you won't know where they are and like where the extra rooms are. There's no hint or anything really, which is annoying. That's simply the way it is. You know, this is the area that's going to be annoying. You get these massive green things. I think it is. They might be green. I don't remember. Oh no, it's these bastards. Boom. Sit down, bitch. You can't just get hit by him and move on either. It seriously doesn't work like that. It's annoying, but hey hey. Now, have I not found any of the yellow, like, fast travel things yet? That's annoying. So these get annoying the more you kill. You've got an annoying death sound. I think they just keep on coming back, so they probably give you like 1 XP per kill, but can't see. To make everything very simplistic for you at the start. No. Alright, we've made it down to the final stretch. Oh, it wasn't the green thing. Like turquoise at best, I guess. This bastard is annoying. He can kill me now very easily. Very annoying to kill. And of course, my cat wants to go out. Oh no. It's probably something I would have said, but no, it's not. I did definitely mention 3D because I don't know if you saw the intro, but they have a fully 3D intro. But then again, all PlayStation 1 games did, didn't they? Anyway, there's a shortcut back to here. I need to go this way and see if there's anything I missed. I need to save it and heal up as well, especially after facing that winged beast. I thought I would have found a fast travel thingy, but if you go there and you just have to turn back and leave it for a bit, but maybe not. I'll try the area up here and then that'll be that. And it's not indicated to me that other comments are coming up, so I don't notice that. Unless they are, but I'm too engrossed in it to not notice. I don't know. Oh. Ouch. Bang. Bang. Yeah, there's no way up. And there's not really any other areas to go to, so... Yeah, there's no way. I'm gonna turn back. Oh shit. Down to this bit. Oh, did not mean to do that. It's annoying how slow I am. Because there's, with what some of the best shields, you get to do these shield bashes as well. So like, that's good for backtracking. So if you're in an area of weak enemies, you just shield bash. Just take them out instantly and just quickly push on through. Anyway, what level am I? Level 8. That's not half bad, to be fair. But I still just haven't got much. Yeah, again, this was just an extra area to get back across. Ouch. Ouch. So that's how easy it is to die to enemies like that are stronger than you. So there we go. First game over. Hopefully I won't get many, because I'm aware of where not to go and where to go now. I just thought I'd take that detour, but anyway. So I'm on 14.6% at this point. That just goes by map completion, so that goes by what you can see on the screen. I lost track for a bit there. I did not do that. I'm going up like a moron. Forgetting that would use that ability, but never mind. I know the enemies can be clever because they can predict when you'll do a random jump. And they'll shoot above you so that you jump into it. The developers probably knew how games would react. There you go, that's main threat though. That one with the wrecking ball can be annoying, but he's not too bad. Really? I believe this whole section is about 5%. I think it's like 9.8% if I don't get that. So it'll be a bit more than when I did it first time, because I've got those secret areas I didn't know about. I don't know why it's 206% though. Why? I don't know if there's an extra 0.6% in one of the halves or not, or if there was 103% in each. But without getting all secrets, you only get about 95% rooms anyway, if you look everywhere. Weird how it works, but hey ho. You can change that. Oh shit, I wasted that then. Just need to get back, so I had to do it whatever the cost. Do I get the second boss? No, I don't get the second boss, because that's in the top route here. Well, kind of in between where I'm going to be going next and here, there is the Colosseum. You have two sets of trophies there. Both fights in both castles have a trophy here. Yeah, in the second castle you'll see it's a bit different, because you can access literally anywhere in the castle. You have to kill all 5 bosses to get items required for the end. Oh shit. Night shield. Cheers, something useful. super shield can just break practically instantly. Which aren't useful, but that's the way it is. Line 3. There we go, back on track. Oh, when I make it up there. I'm also going to save it here because the main path can be quite troublesome. And here we go. Oi, oi. So of course they give you quite a few save points at this point. This is the 5th one, but they kind of turn it down a bit now. And they give you that nice beginning section where you have some of the best equipment just pummel through, give you a chance to learn the basics. But that's it for that. The clock tower, very important part of the game. The exact centre of the map. Where we're going to meet Maria.
Are you human? What are you doing here?
But she's older than
I've come to
one little
destroy
girl
this
who was in
castle.
Wonder of Blood.
Likewise. I'm Maria. And you are?
Alucard.
Well, if you're a better swordsman than a speaker, perhaps I'll see you again. Farewell.
41 minute. So I'll try and... Well, I'll probably go for like another 20 minutes. But yeah, there we go. The exact centre of the map. Get a bit above, below, to the left and to the right. You can't get to any of them yet. As I said, it's pretty linear for the start, but as I said, it becomes open after the first few dungeons. Bitch. Is there a secret up here? I really ain't sure. I don't think there is though. Shield posh arm. I believe these stretch, or the hallway, as I get to the tower can be rather annoying, but anyway. I don't remember what you do here, but I know it's something that will eventually open these up. It gets you to one of the dungeons. I think you have to use one of the companions if my memory serves. Which I'll be getting eventually. I said I'll be getting like the fast travel areas as well. I call them fast travel, I believe. This is the way to go, right? Oh no, it isn't. Again, sealed off time. A bit with the flower enemies. Oh no, it's not the flower enemies. Oh no, it is after this. Very annoying flower enemies you're about to see. So you actually get experience based on the level you're on for the enemies. Like if it's an enemy this week, you'll just get like 1. But at the previous level could be like 5 or 10 experience. It's that type of game when it comes to experience. Anyway, are we on the left edge yet? Oh yes we are. So this connects to a lot of different places. Yeah, the outer wall. Very significant. Very nice bit anyway. Missed the path. So there is an ability I'll get, I believe, in the Gladiator Arena, which allows me to turn into mist to get into there. Anyway. We'll go to the bottom first. The ferryman from Rondo of Blood. If you keep on looking. So if you keep on coming back to this screen, you get to see the Circle of Life, which is actually a trophy. So you see the bird give birth, and then you see them grow up. Somehow it happens literally in a matter of minutes. So that's something that you do. There's a lot of like hidden gimmick trophies. It's just you have to do something you wouldn't even think of doing. Trophies. Can we really not make it up here? Alucard, why did we have to make it? These Medusa heads won't go anywhere. Am I fucked? No, I'm not. I can go this side. Oh, we can go across there yet. That is suicide. Serpent, that's one of the rings I can sell. Anyway, I need double jump for that. Of course, I need something else for that as well. So again, very restricted. Oh, I did not need to do that. I just used one of the spells accidentally. Here's the library. So this is where I'm gonna get a lot of things. There's a few key items you have to buy here, but not all of them are key items. Anyway. Good progress for part 1, to be fair. I don't know how long it'll take. Probably about 8. Might take me 4. No, probably take me 5 for this castle and maybe 3 for inverted. Because inverted is another 100%, but you get through it quicker, just because you don't have to go back and forth a few times. Okay, I'll see anyway. Boss number 2. Doppelganger. You didn't do the magic spell, you bastard. Didn't do it. Oh, that's when he stopped throwing his knives. No, he's only dealing 1 damage, so it's fine. Do the magic spell. Or don't do the magic spell. Okay. Ouch. Ouch, ouch. Ouch. Piss off. There we go. It's not even a bad fight, I was just getting hit way too much trying to do the magic spell, but it's not needed. So you get the scrolls for the magic spells to show you what buttons to press, but I think if you know what to press, you don't have to do that. Well, anyway, Gladius. Good old sword from Final Fantasy, that one. There we go. Lovely jubbly. Still nothing good there, though. Anyway. We didn't want to do that, Adam. We didn't want to do that. I'm going to have to go all the way back round. only takes 5 attacks with this now. What level are we on? 10. Decent. Of course, like with many games that at least have a level up system, you level up much quicker first off. I think you're in the mid-30s by the time you do the first castle. You don't get that many level ups in the inverted castle, to be fair. Anyway, so there's that. Not really do much yet. Is this the library? I believe this is. Yeah, long library. Yeah, level up. Nice. Ouch. I like how they carry their heads around. Of course, because it's a headless one, you do get doula hands eventually. It'd only be right if you had doula hands in this type of game. It's weird though, because some enemies do so much damage. Some just do pants damage. So you can think you're over levels when you only get dealt 1 damage, but yeah, like that. One does 1, one does 2. A bit weird, but okay. There is actually something weird and annoying with that. To get one of the best equipment, I have to, when I get the super jump ability up there and move the librarian's chair, the librarian's up there, and it's kind of bouncing up, I think it's like 86 times without landing on the ground, and then you get like a armour. I think it turns you into the axe. I think that was the trophy that I carried. And then 3 attacks and it's dead. Every time you hit it, it tries to flip around, so it's not great. So there is a thing eventually as well that allows you to see what the enemy's names are, but not yet. Oh. Ouch. The library's another area I want to come back to once I get the ability to fly, because there's a bit at the top that I just can't get to by normal means. Anyway, I'll probably stop soon. Can't find a good spot to stop it on. Probably before, because all the way back on the other side, you'll see the leftmost save spot, the red square, above there. That's the bit I have to go to, and I wrap all the way, go up, and then back across to this side of the map again. And from there you face the third boss, and I think that's when you get the double jump. Or is it the bat you get? No, I think you get double jump now. Get it quite early, but when you get the double jump, yeah. Anyway,
It's been a long time, old one.
Eh? Why, it's Master Alucard. Come to visit, have we?
I need your help.
Oh, but young Master, I could never betray the good Count.
You won't go unrewarded.
Really? In that case, just tell me what you need.
there we go. So we've got
How about
enemy
this?
lists. There were a few gaps that I had, and I was like, oh, am I going to find them all? But it will fill eventually. It's quite a big list. Pretty big list. Yeah, all of these are boss enemies in the end, the ones down here, I believe.
How about this?
But yeah,
How about this?
there we go.
Thank you.
So I think diamonds 3,000, I think. They're pretty good.
How about this?
Jewel of Open, that's what I need to open the
Thank
blue
you.
doors. Anything else I need? I don't think so. So of course I can't get that stuff yet. Library card. Saber Mace, Damascus Sword, Firebrand, Icebrand, Thunderbrand, Harper. Joseph's cloak. Oh yeah, that's pretty good, but I can't do anything with that yet. And then the duplicator. I'll have to get that. That's what I had to grind out 500,000 for, I remember now. And yeah, castle map.
Thank you. Thank you.
You got all that lovely stuff as well. So there we go. So that fills in the map. The non-secrets though, unfortunately. But yeah, that. I mean, there's still 3 areas that have been revealed. Like that massive gap in the middle to the left of where I am is the gladiator arena. And then down below, right at the bottom, there's a caverns area which then goes into another area which leads to this weird eyeball boss. Yeah, I mean, it's pretty decent.
How about this?
I should have probably catered for armour and stuff, but I feel confident in my abilities to just, you know, roll with it as it is. It's good to see I'm starting to get more equipment now though, but anyway, we don't want to go next. Further up. Okay, there's a whole separate section which leads to, I think it says strengthened bat or mist ability right at the top, something like that. I don't remember too much. Okay, no matter what you do, you cannot make it touch that area. Bitch. Go. So fairy squirrel. So this is a companion. You can only have one companion at a time. But you've got the fairy, the sword, the bat, the devil, the daemon. I don't know. I think the daemon comes first. Which actually, you have to find a secret with the daemon to get you into the caverns area. No, from the caverns area to somewhere else. Oh, yeah, there's also a watery dungeon I forgot about as well. You get something eventually, an artifact that allows you to go into the water without losing health. I think it's at the end of that dungeon, and then you can go back and explore it. Whereas, yeah, that's still a lot that I can't do quite yet. But anyway. Please, aim down. Oh, whatever. Let's do it on that side. Instant. Really, yeah, cool. I believe these can like free. I was about to say freeze you, but no, it charges you, which is good. I cannot attack. I can do that though. But I don't want to do that. Oh shit, that's not where I want to go. Well, that's annoying. There we go, I can attack again. You see how I got 2 attacks then? That happened sometimes. I don't remember if I know the reason. And I've just forgot it. Or, yeah. I mean, there is a weapon eventually. It's the best weapon in the game. You get it in the library in the inverted version. You have to just kill these flying enemies so you get it like 4 attacks at once. It is a lethal weapon. But it's brilliant. Anyway. We don't have the range for that shit. Really good too now. Snipers. dangerous territories now, no. Ah, there's one of the wolf abilities. Is this the save point? Or these... No, this is the fast travel area. So you go in there, bush, takes you to another one, but, of course, there isn't another one at the moment. And I'm pretty sure there's supposed to be, but I don't know where it is. Over in that area, so I'm going to have to run all the way back, which is annoying. Oh no, never. Oh right, now I forgot. Yeah, of course. They do it automatically for you here. So yeah, that's the shortcut back, and I can go. But before I end it, the perfect place to end it at will be doing that massive square you can see in the top right corner. I can only do a certain amount of that at the moment, so I might as well show that off. Do whatever I can there, which isn't much. Because I don't remember if there's any abilities or anything I can get, and if there is, I might as well get them. Just get that Medusa without it hitting me. As well. Nice, oh shit, I missed that one. I believe there's a mechanism up here I can hit, yeah. Elevator activated. Obtain Soul of Wolf. That's it. Up here, so transform into wolf. So this takes me all the way back down. If you want to go back down as far, you can. I am going to go back down here quickly just to see if I can kill that purple guard now. Oh shit. Quite good. And I will be swinging back round to this area as well when I get the double jump ability, and it will loop me back round without me having to worry about anything else. Anyway, where am I going? I want to do a tiny backtrack and I mess it up because I go one screen too high. And yeah, sometimes this happens. I don't know what this is supposed to signify, to be honest. In there, but no, there was that, and plus it had to be filled. You know, the more pot roasts I can collect, the better as well. Yeah, they don't put him back there if you've already gone from there. But anyway, this will probably be one of the longer streams. It's just because this is the linear section, so I just thought I'd get the linear section done in one go. But anyway, I mean, I say that there is still technically one more linear section, but I'm not doing any more. Did you see that triple attack? Beautiful. The thing is, if I time the press of square, I think it does something for me, but anyway. It'd be good to be able to double jump though, to be fair, but just gotta wait a bit. Yeet. What time are we on? 64 minutes. I can go about another 5 or 10. Bastard. Oh, it's just gonna attack me. No. No, this is going down here. Oh shit, you can hit me though, can't you? Bastard. Annoying about bloody Medusa heads, they always do that. They're always in these giant tower sections as well. Like there's a cog tower, you know, yeah, shocker across any game with a cog tower. In the section I'm about to head into, which is technically the final dungeon of the first half, I guess you could say. Bloody filled with these idiots. Anyway, I don't think I can really get to that easily. Bonk again. Yeah, you can't really get to it. MP up as well. a heart up, I'm going to call it. Hearts are MP technically, so you know. If you go to the top, you get a save point. Let's not grab the curse book, because I don't need that. And then this is where I'll save it to end it, but I want to explore this area first. I just want to get my health back and save it so that if I die I don't have to do a lot again. And then I'll go back down, take that yellow save point, warp point, and then wrap round whenever I get a good opportunity. No, I mean it wouldn't hurt to just go to that and then go from there next. You know, there's no point to go back in. Anyway, clock tower, very significant place. The final dungeon. Can't do anything in here. If that happens. Yeah, you get harpies in this section as well. Of course, I like this type of music in games. Doom, of course, having the best heavy metal soundtrack that's ever been put into a game. No arguments, because Doom soundtrack is fantastic. But yeah, there's not much I can do for now. I just thought I'd come check it out. Show it off. But any areas I won't be able to complete in one go, I will not go to now. I didn't have to comment at all. I just wanted to make sure there wasn't anything missing here. There's a lot you miss out on. I mean, not even the double jump will be good enough, really. I mean, with the double jump, I can make it to the boss. Because that bit in the top middle is where the fight is. Or the mid final boss, I guess you could call it. Or castle one final boss. But there is a boss that you can face before anyway, but you know, I believe it gets you the bat ability. So I'll probably be doing that soon. Anyway, before I do come off, show off the spells, yes. You've got them now. Of course, I've got these as well. So I've got 5 of the relics. But anyway, thank you for watching this episode of my playthrough of Castlevania Symphony of the Night. I hope you have enjoyed. You know, it's a different game. I don't do many 2D platformers, and well, especially not 2D action platformers, but back around November, December of last year, I just thought I'd give all the Castlevanias a try. I liked the Castlevania collection, so then I got this, and then I got around to playing this in January, and I did enjoy it. So I mean, I'm going to quit, so you can see the actual progress I've made so far, just to have a look. So yeah, 28.1%, just like that. It won't mean it will get done in 4 parts, not necessarily. It just depends on the things that are around. Yeah, I'll probably, from here on out, this took about 70 minutes, I'll probably go for about the hour mark around them. So it'll be good to only do hour streams instead of like 2 to 3 hour ones, like with no end in sight now. But anyway, as I said, thanks for watching, and I will see you tomorrow for Budding Bodyguard, Chapter 8 of Final Fantasy VII Remake, and going to, I forgot the name of the area, but the place where you can get the double jump ability over back on here. As I said, thanks for watching, and I'll see you tomorrow.